Hello there, you all. I'm James Gunn, and welcome to the James Gunn podcast. I'm your host, James Gunn, and this is Dice Gotcha.
Why is this your James Gunn voice?
Yeah, it's me, James Gunn.
Accurate, honestly.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think James
I
Gunn's
based
just with us in the room.
I based this on the Rick and Morty account.
That's crazy. Wait, so
Do
can
I-
we just
do I
ask
have-
James Gunn all the questions?
Yeah, sure, I'm James Gunn, so all DCU questions I can understand.
So James Gunn, are we getting a Booster Gold movie?
I swear to fucking God.
Don't worry, we're getting. I'm gonna make Booster Gold, but first I gotta make Scooby-Doo live action 3.
We do
Okay,
need new
so, like-
Scooby-Doo to watch Velma out of.
I don't know. We have enough Scooby-Doo content. Have you guys seen the Velma show? Pretty peak.
I
Yeah,
would
it's actually
say-
my favorite work.
I can't say the words I want to say right now, but I think you know
Yeah.
words I wish I could tell you right now. Anyway, you all know me. I'm Yuri.
Oh, wait, is it my turn? Hi, I'm Clalagraphor, otherwise known as Cal.
Okay, then.
And I'm Isiah.
Anyways, the DCU, not the DCEU, the DCU, what you call it. It's kind of a big deal right now. We've gotten quite a few projects from it. When I mean quite a few, I mean 3, but 2 have been releasing, And I'm pretty sure the next project that's getting released is the Lantern Show sometime next year, along with Supergirl, if I'm not mistaken. Those are like the upcoming major projects. But with that, I wanted to start with your guys' overall takes on the transition from the DCU and the DCEU. If you don't know the difference, the DCEU was essentially the Snyderverse. This is where we got some of the best films in modern history, such as Justice League, the other Justice League, the original Suicide Squad. Oh, and guess the Flash movie. Man, there were a lot of ass movies.
Yo, dude, you forgot my goat, Aquaman.
Well, Aquaman was actually good, so yeah.
Wait,
You
what's
forgot
that?
Wonder Woman.
Of course, forgetting about the woman.
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman was a good movie until it wasn't.
Yuri, name me 3 villains from that franchise, and you can't look them up.
Okay, Cheetah, Enchantress.
Go on. Cooked.
And not Hades.
Can't say a Greek god name. That's cheating.
Okay, in
Ares.
her defense, Cersei is unironically a really prevalent villain in like the Wonder Woman stories.
It wasn't even. I was saying
Fuck
like
you, I won.
they were going on.
You,
They were
no,
going
wait, no, you did. He literally said no Greek gods, and then you named a Greek god.
But Ares is he's like a fucking woman.
He's a god. He's literally a Greek god.
Yo,
The
dude.
The whole point of this whole thing is that he proves that he doesn't have any good villains, and the only people you can actually name are God, because you just can't think of the other ones. Like nobody named Doctor.
Cheetah's like
nobody
the token
named-
villain that's from that series.
Okay. Who's the one that said the C word? Doctor something? The one with like the fucking the mentalist?
Okay, you continue.
His name is Ico.
Okay, then. So with this DCU, are we each like supposed to be running past what like we think on the transition from Snyderverse into DCUs?
Essentially.
Okay, then what?
Double checking. Peacemaker is like the technical start of it, or Superman?
Well, actually, the start of it is Creature Commandos. I'll have you know.
Isn't the beginning technically? When did Creature Commandos release?
What you call it? It was the first ever official fully DCU release content. Technically, Peacemaker season 1 would be it, but it's like still technically in like the Snyderverse. Peacemaker season 1 is like in like that weird like middle ground, but Creature Commandos is the first fully released DCU project.
Isn't that show a spin-off from the 2021 Suicide Squad?
No. It's an actually I don't remember exactly.
Let me explain what is and isn't canon from all that we know so far. Okay, so first of all, if we want to go way back, the first Suicide Squad, like the one with Will Smith, from what we can tell, is like 2% canon, but I don't know what that means. James said that some stuff from that was canon, but majority wasn't, so that was confusing. But I like to disregard it as not canon. The Suicide Squad, is for the most part canon. Minus some like certain things. For example, Bloodsport in the movie says that he shot Superman with a kryptonite bullet. This obviously does not happen in the DCU since like Superman is very, very new to in this world. And canonically, from what we know, the beginning of Superman was the first time he had ever lost a fight since appearing a year prior.
Wait a minute, there was a second Aquaman movie? I didn't know
Yeah,
this.
Yes, there was, and I actually
what you
saw it
call
in
it?
theaters.
No one knows about it. The production was hell because of a
That's
very
so
certain
vague.
actress.
Yeah, Amber Heard.
Yeah, you might have heard of her from like a very famous trial. Anyways, with that, let's see. So as far as I can tell, like 80% of the Suicide Squad is canon, just minus certain things.
By the way, I really like how to differentiate between movies. You gotta put that. It's like it's the Batman, it's the Suicide Squad.
Exactly what you call it. So we have the Suicide Squad, which 80% is canon since it directly links into Peacemaker, especially Peacemaker season 2. And with that, we have Peacemaker season 1, which is like, I would say like 98% canon, minus a few references. But like majority of it is canon, also minus like the final scene of that of the season for the most part, but that was also retconned in season 2. And then we have Peacemaker season 2, what you call it, Creature Commandos and Superman, which are fully canon in the DCU. Also, Blue Beetle. We don't know if the movie itself is canon, but James has been on the record saying he would like to bring in Blue Beetle and keep the actor into the DCU. However,
I remember,
Hmm?
I remember looking like when I was looking up Blue Beetle stuff. I remember seeing that like actor was gonna come back. Also, Yuri was talking. I think Yuri was talking to me about it before. I said, no, the actor's too old. But I didn't
Wait,
realize that the movie came out 2 years ago.
yeah,
I
what are
never
you
said the
talking
actor was too
about?
old. Huh?
Like,
You said they were too old. And then I said, and then I said like, oh, they're still pretty young. And then you went like, oh, and you went, oh crap, they are young.
yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
That is quite
Oh.
literally what Isiah just
No,
said.
sorry. I thought they said I said they were too old. Too old.
Oh, I said I was talking to you about it.
That's
You know, like,
correct. Bro's getting
So-
That's how you
slandered.
worded
But
it.
either way, with that, we don't know if the Blue Beetle movie is canon, but we do know Blue Beetle will more than likely be canon and make an appearance in the DCU. Although honestly, that movie is so detached from like the overall DCU, or sorry, a DCEU, God, that I think you could relatively transition it to DCU with no real issues. I think the only thing you would have to change, if I'm not mistaken, is Lex's corporation name. What you call, I forgot what it's called in the Snyderverse, but I know like it makes an appearance in that movie. But I think that's the only thing you would have to change, if I'm not mistaken. But with that, I think that's
Okay.
like everything that is canon or semi-canon in the DCU.
Okay then. So like, now I'm gonna like say my take on how I feel with the transition aspect itself. And I think it's gonna be my most negative part. I think it's been like a bit of mess, to be honest. Decided to look up in like a search on myself. Okay, how are these like announcements like actually happening? And it feels like the biggest source we're getting on this are like tweets made by James Gunn. And like how can I, since like I continue to look up like I'm just not looking in the correct places, but like I look up when is this getting made, and I like scroll down to see like what the sources are, and it's like, well, you see James Gunn tweeted this, and so on and so on. I'll say I think the reason will be they're generally passion projects on James Gunn's part, and they essentially made this happen from like I think general clout pull, and that's not to say it's like that's very much so to say that it's not bad. I think on James Gunn part, it's pretty. I don't know how to put it, like noble to say that like they want to make a good DC universe, but I'll say as well, yeah, like it feels like how we're getting the news is very much a mess, and I'll say cohesive yet. It just sort of feels like it's James Gunn stuff, you know? Oh, they made this TV series, so now it's canon. They made this animation, so it's canon. They made this movie, so it's canon. That makes sense, I suppose, since it's like all James Gunn made. But then as well, it's like in the Snyderverse, you could say, here's the shit that's canon. They're live action movies. You could have seen them in theaters, and that's like a pretty simple explanation. With this, it's like, okay, you gotta follow this on this service. You gotta watch this here, and like all that sort of stuff.
Fair
That's
enough.
like my take on it.
I do want to say James, from what I can tell, is making it where there are gonna be a lot of different like content that's being made for it. But you don't really have to like watch something to understand something else, as it will be explained in the movie. Like this is kind of a gripe I have with like the MCU a little bit, is that you basically have to watch almost everything to understand stuff, because 9 times out of 10 it isn't really explained to you in the movies. But especially in like Peacemaker season 2, it links up very heavily to other stuff that's happened, but you don't really need to watch the other content to understand it since it's explained to you in the show.
I could say more on this, but I want you to, Isiah, Yuri, to have like some reviews.
It feels a little bit kind of fresh breath of fresh air, but at the same time, it still feels like what you said. Like, oh, you have to watch this. It feels like that, so I'm hesitant to say it's like been a little rocky, but it's been smoother than what the MCU's been doing.
Isiah?
Okay, I'm gonna start off my problems with DC by starting off with my problems with Marvel. There's gonna be so much, bro. And okay, I know that earlier you said that you don't have to watch everything to understand what's happening. If I'm gonna if I actually want to get into something, I'm gonna have to start from the beginning, and that's backbreaking work. I just don't want to watch a lot of stuff.
Okay,
That's
then
fine. That's
why
fair.
do you want to get into like a comic book movie universe then? Because inherently
Because
there's
I
gonna be a
wanna.
lot of stuff you're gonna want to watch if you're gonna be like, I need to consume everything in that medium.
Can I not just wanna?
I guess, but like, I don't know. I seem like the
Don't
argument
question
you
me.
have right now is that I have too much content. This is bad. What you call it? From like you. I get
Okay.
DeadFun's critiques. I'm saying your critique specifically.
I didn't say that it was a bad per se. I literally said it's just a back-breaking work to watch.
That's a crazy sentence to say, but okay. Bro's gonna be
It's what I
like
believe.
Batman. That's what he's gonna be. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okie dokie.
Actually, no, but I can say this though. I can at least do say I like how for example, for the Creature Commando show, their their voice actors will be like their live action representatives.
Oh, this is true. I didn't forget about
I'm
that.
gonna be honest, that's actually like really nice and really good because like we could just get some. It's a thing of like where you don't really see that much often. Where you see like, I'm trying to think of an example of like Mario products. You don't see like the actual actor like voice in the thing. You just see like, oh, it's just like another like voice actor instead of like the actual actor.
Okay, you know what? I am starting to lean towards DeadFun's argument because like this whole time I've been trying to see find you know how the MCU has like their phases thing with the future projects.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I've seen like 5 different versions of like the future projects.
You know, count what all the sources. If they
Well, you
have
see,
sources.
my sources is James Gunn's podcast. Unironically, that's where I get like all my information from. Because he will talk about future projects and stuff on there. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
me, James Gunn, by the way. I run that podcast.
Yeah, exactly. What you call it. With that, what you call it? I was trying to find one so I could get like a good idea of it.
This is
God,
like what else?
yeah.
It feels like DC, the company. I don't know what they fall beneath different companies. It's a corporate hierarchy
Yeah.
bullshit. But like, it feels like they are willing to like thumbs up the different stuff James Gunn puts up. You know, as much as it makes money, and they're proven to make money. But it feels like they don't want to commit. You know, to like a new DC canon, if that makes sense. And that's like, I don't know. It feels, in part, I can sort of have it understood since, like, I know corporate stuff moves pretty slow. I assume it does. And then, like, you know, the Snyderverse is like semi-recent, but like, damn, bro, it feels like you're just like screwing up all the possible momentum that you have.
I don't think so. I think the issue isn't that they're not greenlighting stuff. Because, for example, Supergirl,
hold
I
on.
believe, has done filming. Lanterns has done filming. Clayface is
Wait.
currently filming. Yeah.
Hold up, I gotta like. I said they were approving stuff, but like what I mean to say
Oh,
is
okay.
that like they're not like how can I put this putting themselves fully behind James Gunn.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, that I will agree with.
It feels like they want to, you know, they don't want to commit.
Fair
And by
enough.
them I mean
Yeah, what you call it?
I think I
I think
understand what
what
you
would
mean.
be just what you call. I'm trying to see.
What you gonna say though?
I wasn't gonna say anything. All I said was I think I understand what you mean.
we gotta believe in the live action Scooby Doo persons.
No, I very much
mean,
believe in a live action Scooby Doo person. Trust me.
I mean, it's for me. It's I can see how like DC won't like greenlight like be like confident in like a lot of the new like in this kind of stuff because like think about like the older like DC timeline. It was
so sorry. I looked up James Gunn gif, and this is what came up, and it's so
Oh my.
funny.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Okay.
You
Okay.
carry
Serious.
on. I
No,
didn't
no.
even interrupt you. I just made noises.
No, no, okay. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. But it's the thing of like it was look how the previous kind of DC time like stuff came out. Not that good. Like think about it, like Wonder Woman 2, Wonder Woman 1, like Aquaman like 2, like in like the Flash. Like it was
Okay, I'm so sorry. Wonder Woman 2 was dog shit. Wonder Woman 1 was pretty good, if I'm being honest. I will stand by
It was
this.
decent.
Like it was definitely one of the better ones, and it tricked me into thinking Gal Gadot was a good actor.
mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
What you call it? I don't
You
think it's a
know,
controversial
you
opinion
definitely
to
did a
say
better
Gal Gadot
performance than
is
her.
not the best actor, but like her very niche specific like emotionless acting made sense for the particular movie of Wonder Woman and nothing
Right.
else.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Fine, I'm remove the list. But still, like
Please.
that Flash movie, like
Ew.
Aquaman 2,
Oh yeah,
Wonder
Ezra.
Woman 2.
Okay, wait.
It's
I have to say something real quick. Them still deciding to keep Ezra Miller as Flash after all the stuff that he did was public knowledge is
It feels
insane.
I'll be honest, I think it was more so cope from the studio because it was very clear that like Ezra Miller's Flash was like meant to be like the like cornerstone of like the reboot of it. And I think they low-key invested like a lot of like money and time into it, and they were like really scared to like back out now. I'm not saying that means it was a good thing, but I think that's the main reason why the studio was so hesitant to like fully pull out of it.
I,
Especially, I think this was
mm,
the time when what you call it, when Warner Brothers was like really financially strained. Like this is also when like they showed like the Batgirl movie. What you call it?
Pearl movie.
What you call it? Yeah, the
yeah.
one that there was like a fully made Batgirl movie that was like done. It was edited. It was ready to be
It
released.
had Brendan Fraser as the not the Mothman. That's who it was.
What you call it? It had
Mothman?
Michael
Yeah.
Keaton back as like Batman as like a mentor figure. What you
What?
call it? Yeah, and it was fully
You
done.
had
It was filmed. It was edited. It was ready to be released, and Warner Brothers shelved it. What you call it for a tax write off? Like this was when
That
Warner
and
I'm
Brothers was
gonna
like in
okay,
deep
okay.
cry.
financial shit. It was
Wait,
like
no, okay, no, I'm gonna.
you've
Mm,
never heard of
I'm
this? This was
I'm
like
gonna
such a big thing a few years ago.
Yeah.
hold up. I have
I'm
a
gonna
status
I'm gonna
update.
go Godzilla, bro. We could have had a live action Mothman.
Yeah.
Hold up, hold up.
That would have been peak.
I pulled up Ezra Miller's Instagram, and they're still called Ezra Miller Flash, by the way. I think that part's funny.
Really?
Oh god.
That's
Totally.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
But you see, as I'm gonna put this in the, you see, Ezra Miller's put up a the king is helpless, and they've been responded to with heart emotes. So I think that's really
What?
funny.
That's
What the
oh god.
fuck? Also,
No,
I do
okay,
find it
no.
funny that he's like
He,
technically a big actor and he only has like 700 likes.
ew. Why
What is
bro
this? Why
looks
does
like
he look like that?
he looks like a dollar store more critical.
He looks like a
So,
dollar store. Wait, no. What's the Jared Leto? Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm
He
so
looks like if
sorry,
Jared
Yuri. I
Leto and
feel
Moist
like you
Critical
bring
did a
up
fusion
Jared
band.
Leto so much. I
I've only
don't
brought
know
him up
why.
once.
I feel
I'm
like
with
you
Yuri on
bring. I feel like I've heard you mention them a bunch of times, but maybe I'm just hallucinating.
No.
Anyways, moving
You
on.
are
I think
hallucinating.
you're crazy.
You know
crazy.
what? I don't. I swear.
All it takes is one bad episode, and then
You know what? I don't care anymore. You know what?
You know,
Isiah, you lead the episode. Go. What's the next topic?
okay.
yeah.
If James Gunn was a real man, would have had cast Grant Gustin as Flash for the new DC universe.
Who-
Huh?
I'm terrible factors. Who's that?
The
He's the
star
guy
who
who plays
played the
Flash in
Flash
the
in the
CW
show.
stuff.
Yeah, what you call it? In the what was it? The CW Arrowverse.
Wasn't that bad.
What you call it? Which
Yeah,
I
he
do
wasn't
agree.
bad. He wasn't the problem with the show.
He was actually from the interviews I've seen, he tried really hard to like make the show good, but the writers and directors just wouldn't really listen to him, especially like from what I can tell, like when the lightsaber duel happened in the show. Listen, the later
It
seasons
went off the
got
rail. It went
fucking
off the rail, bro.
stupid.
The only thing I know is like it's the Gorilla Grodd and like Obama and like them using like
Obama.
the fuck them and them using like the playing card. And that's all I know.
Oh wait, actually, I
And
know the Obama lore in that show.
I don't know the
wait,
Obama lore in this show, and I watched the show. What's the Obama lore?
When Gorilla Grodd went back in
apparently,
time to kill Obama.
This is true. This happens.
yeah, that happened.
Okay, wait, hold up. We're watching this clip now. We're watching
No,
it.
Oh
no, no, no,
God,
no,
is
no,
this
no, no,
wait?
no, no, no,
Is
no,
this
no,
gonna
no,
be in
no.
the video?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
It kind of
It's
has
fucking
to. It kind of has to be though.
Oh, I
It has
Hold
to
up.
be.
forgot about this episode.
no, it does not.
This is
Okay,
well. This is
okay, fine. We
Patreon
gotta watch it. We gotta
exclusive.
watch it. But like, I will say, Gorilla Grodd said, "We're gonna make America Grodd again." So I think that made it a 5 out of 5.
That's great. But no, Grant Gustin is like unironically a pretty good actor. And he has come on record saying he would be very much willing to reprise the role of the Flash. So we'll see. If you want my honest take,
As
I
long as
don't think
wait,
James Gunn is gonna cast him as the Flash, if I'm being honest. But that's just my take. As much as I want to see it happen, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
okay, as long as they don't like, oh God, make Iris the way that she does and the way that she is in the CW show, then I'd be perfectly fine with like, I really like Flash. If you couldn't tell by my name,
That's
it's
crazy.
Isaiah
The name
Flash,
I
by the way,
think we
for
referred to you like
those of
3
you who don't know.
times.
And like, I really like Flash, but like he's always done so dirty. Okay, even in the first season, there was like literally no reason he should have lost any fight at all.
Eh,
And when he started getting faster, no. Okay, no. He got punched by a guy. He got punched by a guy
I get
without super
it.
speed.
I want to state this in like season 1 and 2. I give it a pass since like he's still in like his very big like learning stages of his power. Like he doesn't. You can have the power, but it doesn't mean you know how to utilize it. So the first 2 seasons I give like a pass to. Season 3 and beyond though, it gets a little stupid in the sense of like how he loses and stuff like that. Most like what makes one of the scenes that I think of the most in this context is when Killer Frost runs out of like the room he's in, right? Then he uses super speed to chase after her, gets out of the building, and like she escaped, even though it was like a 10-second head start, which I find what the fuck.
The biggest
Okay, no.
problem will be that
There's literally
many
no way to escape.
many creators don't know. It's very.
Continue.
I'm not even gonna say most creators don't know how to. It's very difficult to make super speed be like not cool, but like have it be good in a narrative sense because super speed solves many problems. It's
The
like
okay, wait.
automatically.
Here's the best way I think to do it. Okay, like make it like more of a detective type show. Like instead of spending a lot of time fighting the guy, spend most of the time trying to figure out what the guy is and what he can do. And I'm
I
pretty
think we
sure
gotta
like
turn
the
Flash
Flash,
battles into JoJo battles.
like okay, like realistically, the best way to do Flash is for him to like not know who you are or what you can do. Because as soon as he knows that, what's stopping him from running across the city in like a second and bringing you in? He can do that. I don't like what they do to my boy.
But with that, I
Uh,
do think it is time to discuss the elephant in the room.
God, Killer Frost so fucking hot. Yeah, dude, that Suicide Squad
Unironically,
animated
yeah,
movie that
would
they did?
smash.
Yeah, actually, you know that one that they did where they have like the really cute relationship with like Killer Croc.
Huh?
Do you know?
Oh
Okay,
God,
do
not
you, do you
again.
even know what I mean? Have you not seen
N-
this
What
Suicide
movie?
Squad
The first one?
animation?
Which one?
No, the
Yeah,
For the
the
animated
animation.
one?
I
yeah,
didn't watch the
Yeah.
animated one.
I know what
I only know
I
Killer
know what you're
Frost
talking about.
from the TV show.
That's no, I know what you're talking about. That's not Killer Frost. That's a different DC villain.
Oh shit, who is it then?
I forget off the top of my head. It's another. There's honestly enough. There's like 3 different ice villains in the DC universe.
Suicide Squad animated.
Okay, wait. What does she look like? Are
I
you talking
think I
about the one
have
with the
it.
blue
Look
hair?
in general. Yeah, the blue one. Yeah.
That's Killer Frost.
Yeah, that is Killer Frost. Oh no, I don't know what
Swear
Yuri's on.
that's I swear that's not Killer Frost.
That is.
That
I don't
is.
know.
It
Hold
literally
on.
is.
Deadshot, Knockout. I'm like
swear it's a different villain.
98% sure that's Killer Frost.
But like they
That
did have
is
like.
Killer Frost.
But, okay, wait. That's not even my point here. I didn't come here to like. This was my reason. So
Oh,
like,
that would have been
I,
perfectly fine. We could talk about this if you want.
I
Like,
believe
which
they have.
DC villains you think are hot?
Oh well, dude. Yeah, dude, I
There's
got
a lot of them.
They're gonna freeze my cock off, but it's gonna be like a really nice 5 seconds.
Will it though?
The 5 seconds.
mm. Okay.
Yeah, it is Killer Frost. You're just wrong.
I was wrong. Okay.
And delusional.
I don't know how you look at this
I
character
normally
and
am.
think they aren't Killer Frost. Anyways, also I have
here's
seen
why.
this
There's
movie.
so many
Isn't this the
fucking-
movie where like Reverse Flash like has a bullet in his head?
No,
No.
different one
Or
still.
is it a different one? Okay, then I haven't seen this movie.
I think that's Crisis on Infinite Earth.
No. Like he shows up with the Suicide Squad, and that's where his story ends. Like
No.
like he's been like
No,
phasing through
this
time.
I forget like the exact reason why they're breaking into a prison, but they're breaking into a prison. It's
No, I recall it. No, I recall it. So basically, the Riddler's like set up some bullshit, and they're basically sent in to like take him down, kill him, basically. And that's the reason the Batman shows up. So they don't like the killing is a no-no. So like it's pretty much like a reverse prison escape where they gotta break in, kill the dude, and then escape.
yeah.
Riddler's, the dude in this case.
I only know this film because some like YouTubers made an abridged version of it.
The Riddler's actually a
I remember
fucking really cool villain as well.
I
As much as
fucking
they
love
look,
them, to be honest.
Okay,
they
really?
look like they look like a complete geek, but it's like when the Riddler's done well, they're fucking. I recall this. This is like one of the few comic book arcs that I decided to follow, but it was like the fucking. It was like dude, the Riddler stuff versus the Joker stuff, and it was like a fucking.
Oh, the war on jokes?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. The Riddler from that Suicide Squad movie was really nice.
So James Gunn's DCU.
Yeah, it was this one? You guys talk to me
Uh,
like I'm crazy. This is where Reverse Flash shows up at the end.
It's not.
I really like Reverse
It shows.
Flash.
Okay,
He's cool.
I literally looked it up, and it said it was this one. Okay, you know what? I'm done. Anyways, elephant in the room. The Batman. What you call it?
Not in the
Not-
DCEU.
Yep.
The one with the Twilight guy?
Yep, the one with the Twilight guy. Twilight
I
Star
heard,
Girl.
I heard it's a different setting called Elseworld, and pretty much what's canon to that is going to be the Batman. The Penguin show that they did that I heard is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I need to
And
watch
then
it.
like the Batman 2 that's going to be made at some point. I'm pretty sure they made like I'm pretty sure it's like said that it's going to happen.
It is gonna happen. What you call it? There's just been
It's
issues
gonna
with the
happen,
script.
and they've said, and so far they said they're gonna do a villain that we haven't really seen yet in the DC in like live action, and everyone's been saying it's gonna be Hush.
Who?
I hope it's
Ooh, Hush. That's such an interesting villain.
That's not what I've heard. I've heard that most people think it's gonna be what you call it, the God, what do they call it? The owl people? Why can't I think of it?
Oh, the Court of Owls?
Yeah, what you call it, which I think fits really well
Yo.
in that version of Batman.
okay then I guess yeah dude I hope it's Kite Man.
I really hope it's Kite Man, yeah.
I don't
and
know.
I hope
Condiment
they're-
King would go kind of crazy.
I hope it's the Kite Man and they're mentally ill in
Yo.
the story, and so like Batman just has to be a therapist the entire time.
Okay, no. All
Listen,
of Batman's
he's kind of heartbroken ever since
enemies
him and
are
Poison
mentally
Ivy
ill.
broke up. Okay.
I don't. Yeah, dude, who's gonna tell Kite Man what you were saying?
All of Batman's villains literally are mentally ill. That's like the
Oh, this is
whole
true.
thing.
But like some are like some can be persuaded back into the non-mentally ill category.
No, they're still mentally ill. Okay, Harley Quinn, she more recently is like a good guy. She's still insane. She's still mentally ill, but
I don't think good guy is a good representation.
No.
I think like not as bad.
Anti-hero.
I wouldn't even say anti-hero. I would just
okay.
say a villain, just not as a villainous.
no, she kind of just works with Batman a lot. Like, okay, in this one in the Wayne family comic thing, when Bruce was like injured, he was like, "Hey, can you take over for me?"
You
And
mean
she was
the
like, "Okay,
webtoon?
cool, yeah."
No, well, still, this is on like the official DC website, so yeah.
What you call it? Fair enough. I took that like
This
that
isn't
was
an
like its own
official, though.
independent story, separate from like literally everything else.
And that literally all
You can
like
take that like
half
for
of- half of
comics.
DC
That's
comics.
how comics
Okay.
are.
You know what, Isiah? I don't like your tone here. Okay, I don't like the tone you're giving.
What do you mean?
I don't like your tone.
So on Batman villains, I'm pretty sure you all know that there's going to be a Clayface movie made. Is this correct?
It
Well,
is
yeah.
correct.
Mhm.
Apparently, that movie was based off of the the origin story for Clayface is going to be based off of an episode from the
Creature Commander.
original animated Batman series.
I'll be
Like,
honest. Well, first, that's actually pretty sick.
Mhm.
But I did want to say as well, I don't know. I think it's sort of cringe when like a ton of Batman villains become like, oh well, you see, I'm still evil, but I'm gonna like team up with you just this once. But if like what I recall from like the comics with Clayface, I actually like it when they did it with Clayface.
I think they've done a bit more of like redemption of Clayface a bit more often.
I know that, and it's like
Yeah, Clay-
that's like what I mean. Oh well.
To name for example, when I say the Batman animated series, it's like what I know.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
like, what
them.
out of-
I know the problem is like that was the actual name.
Crazy. Now I'm getting what you mean.
they actually had
Clayface.
Clayface be one of Batman's friends who will turn into Clayface, but then later on the series become like an actual good guy. Honestly enough, I do like that with Clayface. And for context, here we go for the Batman series.
I like it with Clayface specifically. Yeah, yeah,
Clayface does tend to be more of a tragic character.
yeah. Yeah.
Like he
He
falls into
just
addiction that he just can't kick. Even though he tries, he just can't. That leads to him like mutating into a monster, and he just kind of wants to be back to normal.
There's some where it's like I think Bane. There's like no like you'll have to create a new continuity if you want to make Bane be a good person. I think so.
Yeah.
Like yeah, as you said with Clayface. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but
I
what? Oh, go ahead, Isaiah.
I also get what you mean when you say that you don't like it when like villains are like some. You know what? Okay, I don't like the whole
You know, justice
you can't
awards.
kill him. I'm gonna kill him trope. Like I don't like that whole trope. Like
I think
I'm
you have
not
to
gonna
set
let
it
you
up
kill
a
him because I'm
very
gonna kill him.
specific way. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I
think
only
that
like it
Okay,
when
what
I
Joker
think it
does
works
it.
for
oh gosh, I was
it
gonna
works for
just
Joker because
they're fucking
it
crazy.
works for Joker because
Yeah,
It's
his whole thing is being chaotic.
yo, dude, it's the meme where it's like, I really like to cut in lines, and then it cuts to, like a clip where they're like, hey, if Batman doesn't reveal the identity they have, more art will die.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest. Joker is either like the scariest like being in like a DC universe. He's just a fucking. He's kind of just funny. Like here's the issue.
Yeah.
With
Why
like
can't he be
the
both?
Here's the issue with the Nolan films. I can't take the Joker seriously anymore, even though it's such a good performance. Because I feel like that specific like voice iteration has been memed on so much that to me, that version of Joker has just become kind of funny to me.
I can never take the Suicide Squad Joker seriously. Like no matter what. Like
oh,
I
Okay.
no person can.
like no. Okay, somebody who has damage tattooed on their forehead, I cannot
Trying
take
to
seriously.
pay. Yo, do you
Yo,
guys
dude,
want to get matching damage head tattoos?
that's literally me.
No.
Oh
That's
You
god.
see,
literally
Like okay, wait.
that's why
literally
DeadFun wears a headband. He actually has a damage tattoo on his head.
Fuck me,
There's
bro.
like I only like one thing about the Suicide Squad Joker, and I like his tattoo he has on his hand of a mouth. I think that I kind of like that. I don't know why I just do. That's literally all I like about him.
God. But either
I'll
way,
say
oh, go ahead.
no, like you first. I was gonna yeah, 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 you can
No,
finish.
I was gonna shift topics. So if you want to say what you were gonna say,
I will just say this really fast. I think my favorite scene with a I don't know, all possible Jokers will be like, was it? Oh, fuck. I think you know the scene I'm gonna be talking here, Flash. You know, it's the one where the fucking dude stabs him in the eye with the fork. Was that Jason
oh,
Todd?
Jason
Wait.
Todd. Yeah, Jason Todd on the bar.
Oh.
That's like such a fucking good scene.
It is a really good scene. What you call it? Especially when he goes, "Boy Wonder," or pretty sure that's what he said.
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good,
that's what
really
they
good.
said.
So,
But still, that's
God,
all.
Jason Todd's just really cool.
he
Honestly
is.
Wait,
enough, I
can we
would love a Jason Todd movie, or
Okay,
like
wait, you're
even
talking
like a
Well,
small
okay,
TV show.
wait. It's not gonna be part of the DCU. But DC is making an animated film called Dynamic Duo, which is gonna be an animated movie following Dick Grayson as Nightwing and Jason Todd as the Red Hood, like teaming up.
Ooh.
Oh,
But,
I
like,
don't know
okay.
when this is releasing, but it is in development.
hold up. I did want to say, I think Jason Todd's like a massive coin flip to me. Half the time they're like really cool and like an example and like what Batman could have been in a different world. I think in the opposite case, it's very much they're cringe and they're like
Yeah.
Max. They're like
Yeah, they're a cringy edgelord. I don't
yeah.
need friends. The only friends I need are my guns.
I'm gonna be
And
honest, it's
I have gun 1 and I have gun 2 and I have James Gunn here and I have
honestly enough, what I wouldn't mind, keep Jason Todd, but swap Nightwing for like Roy Kent instead. Roy Kent being the not what's Green Arrow's sidekick.
You were gonna talk
Roy
on Robin
Harper?
at some point, so maybe this is like a good.
Yes,
Well,
no, Roy Harper.
I was gonna say because I is in the notes. Because while it was brought up, what are your guys' take on the Batman not being canon in the DCU and the fact they're gonna make
think-
another Batman?
I think it's gonna be really like. Well, actually, I don't know. Do you two have like strong takes on this first? I sort of
It's
have one.
Hey, wait, I
I-
feel like having two Batman movie series going on like near the same time will be confusing.
Confusing.
To say the least.
I'm
have
gonna
to
have you guys
say-
say this because James Gunn has directly said this in the last podcast episode, and I find his response very funny.
I will say it's like. Are they even making like a solo Batman flick in the James Gunn?
Yeah, they are. It
Well,
just
okay.
what you call
What's
it?
it?
Well, they're currently writing the script as far as I know. Like, it hasn't been like greenlit yet, but they're planning on doing it. What you call it?
I was gonna walk into this and say like it feels like the DC extended universes now are really dedicated to not having solo Batman movies. It feels like Superman's the current run.
No, from what I can
Oh,
tell,
like,
they are planning on like a Batman movie being released. I just heard there's been like a lot of issues with like the script and like the direction they want to take Batman in this universe.
Just
uh,
please, I'm begging here. I'm on my hands and knees. Please don't start off with Damien. Please.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're
There's
starting off
so
with
much like
Damien.
there's so much story that needs to be done before that.
I agree with
Like,
this.
please.
But like, from what I can tell, they are starting with Damian Wayne.
Like, the only good thing about that is the fact that like that means that like we're close to like the more interesting Bat people that I want to see. Like,
that's based as fuck. I
They
think
should
I
never.
want to see.
They should never have canceled that Batman TV show.
What are you on? I'm.
So
There was
it
a
was a Webtoons comic that was a bat that was basically a Bat Family
I know. I read it.
Webtoons. Yeah, that there was going to be a live action show of that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They had casting, they had photos, they had all that jazz. They had filming, and then bam, just canceled it.
Makes sense.
it
When
would've
was
been better.
this? Like back in like 2020?
I think like 2020 to 2021.
Yeah, that's when like a bunch of stuff was getting axed. I think that's I think the Batgirl movie happened like 2022 or something like that. Like that was like the dark ages of Warner Brothers.
It would have worked better as an animated series. It could have been on at the same time as My Adventures with Superman. It could have been like parallel shows. It would have been peak.
did you ever heard they're doing one of those with like Green Lantern?
Yeah.
That
Really? I
Yes.
didn't know this.
Yeah.
I'm really
Yeah,
excited
no, we
for
are.
that.
I think we're getting Jessica Cruz as our Green Lantern.
I think I actually have
And
to
I
put
really-
down my anime binges and actually watch some DC stuff now. Fuck.
What you call it? My Adventures with Superman. I binge watched season 1, a little bit of season 2. It's pretty good. My issue with it is God, the fucking
I don't like
costume
Lois.
design. You don't like Lois in that show?
What? Okay, wait.
No,
These are both
no.
like. They're
Okay, the
both.
fuck?
Okay.
Explain yourself.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Have any of you played Insomniac Spider-Man?
Yes.
No.
And if you're
No.
comparing, I don't like where this comparison is going, but okay.
Okay. See, the biggest problem I have with this. Okay. Well, first of all, she got mad at Clark for not telling her that he's Superman. They've known each other for like a week. Like, they've known each other for a week, bro. You can't expect him to just show up and like spill all his secrets immediately.
Yeah,
You have
okay.
anything else?
There's like layers to this, what you call it. Where it's like, okay, the main issue she had was less of a you didn't tell me and more like this is something like there was clearly a will they won't they situation happening there, right? So I think
It
to her,
wasn't. It was always they will. Like from the
Oh, my
first episode, there was a mwah, 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 mwah,
okay, in
immediately,
their
bro.
heads, it's a will they, won't they. To us, the audience, it's very obvious, okay? But to both of them, it's a will they, won't they, okay? Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
So with that, it was less of like, you didn't tell me, I like deserved to know, and more so of like this is something I wanted to pursue, and I'm kind of hurt right now because like if this is something we're going to pursue, this is stuff I need to know. What you call it? And plus, that whole thing didn't even last that long. I think it lasted like an episode, maybe 2 at most, and then it was like resolved. What you call it?
I know, but like, okay, I'm gonna bring back. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Spider-Man. So a long while ago, I hate the whole thing where like to prove something, like a love interest jumps off a building. Like when Spider-Man proposed to MJ, she jumped off a building.
I don't want to be that person, Flash, but it's been like a narrative trope since like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, but I just despise it. Like, what
I hate
does-
Romeo and Juliet.
I hate
William Shakespeare here.
romance.
No,
what does jumping off a building prove at all?
your determination
Like-
with like what you believe.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who you are, Spider-Man or Superman will save you. It doesn't matter if they love you or not; they're gonna
Okay,
save
Flash.
you.
If
Okay,
I said to you,
wait. Hold on, wait. Sorry, I need to say this. In that moment with Lois in the show, it wasn't
No.
to like prove her, what you call it, that he loved her.
Well,
It was the fact
no,
that
I know I
he's.
was still on MJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
So-
Like it was to make him stop lying.
so like I know that like in that case they can like rescue the person, but like the reason is that like in most cases I don't even like this trope that much. It's just like I don't think it's that bad. It's like, hey, I think okay, Flash. I was to say to you in this voice call, if you don't agree with me, I'm gonna hop off a roof. Like, are you not? Are you just if it was not in this context, will you just not give a shit?
I would agree with you because I don't want you to jump off a roof.
I see.
All
Well,
right, but we're getting sidetracked. We're getting fucking sidetracked.
Wait. I got one last thing to say about My Adventures with Superman. I I think it's funny that they had the voice actor for Jerry Smith play Slade. I think that's really funny.
That's right.
that's so.
That actually is true. That's it. Actually enough. I do want season 3. Here's why. I want more fucking I want more fucking brain can't think of the fucking name off the top of my head. Why can't I think of the name?
She just wants more fucking apparently.
No, I mean yes. No, I want more Supergirl like fucking Jimmy Olsen.
Oh yeah, that's peak. They're peak.
Yeah, that was. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I know about it. Honestly, I need to get back to it. God, the costume design in that series is so fucking ass.
It's not that bad.
Okay,
Bro,
I disagree.
it's
I
Voltron.
disagree.
It's just Voltron. It's really bad.
Yeah, and I
Sorry,
fucking
literally
love
every
Voltron.
literally everyone in this voice call is like not like.
You guys like
okay.
the costume design in that show?
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
think
Hold on.
Yes, I like it.
Mhm.
And I like that Clark had a Sailor Moon transformation.
Okay, well that
amazing.
was cool.
Hell, there
with
was even a fucking Kingdom
Super.
Hearts reference in like a fucking shot.
I like Supergirl's costume because like her cape kind of looks like a scarf, and I think that's kind of cool.
And like, coming up to be honest,
Yeah, I
this
just
has
kind of
happened
vibe with it.
This has happened a lot in this episode where just like one person just like doesn't like something and the rest of us say
What you
really
call it?
actually
Well,
like
one
it.
that's like DC in general, or like comic books in general, for being honest. But also, like, I don't know. I'm like looking at some of the photos right now. Like, it's mainly the villains. I don't like the villain costumes. I think that's my main issue.
Okay, yeah,
The
fair.
villain costumes
That's
are
fair.
just Voltron shit. Like, I like Superman's like outfit and stuff like that. It's just like, what the fuck? What is this? Why do
I will say, yeah, from like
I
what I've
don't
seen,
like
I think Mr. I can't pronounce your name on purpose.
Mixopitalik?
Yeah, that. I don't like the look they have in the series as an example.
I like him.
I think he looks interesting. I like him better when he's like a little short guy who's voiced by Danny DeVito.
I like it when they're a dwarf.
Not Danny DeVito. What's his name? Gilbert Godfrey. But
Rest in peace.
unfortunately, he died. It would have been so peak if
Okay,
he
wait, here's
showed
my
up like
problem.
something. It's me, Mr. Mixopitalik.
Okay,
I can't do
back
a
onto
Gilbert
that
Godfrey
point.
voice.
I
Back
made
on that
the
sheet.
AI.
Back onto please God point. It's
what?
we were getting on some point and then we got sidetracked.
We're talking about how we don't like the design. The designs aren't very good for villains.
Yeah.
Brainiac doesn't even look like Brainiac. He's literally just a robot. Which
Lex
Brainiac is just a
Luthor-
robot, but still.
That Lex Luthor twist was so funny to me.
It actually really was.
Obvious. Like, it's so obvious. Like, okay, first of all, everybody knows his name is Alexander. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, I
everybody
didn't know
knows it.
this. I'm
Know
gonna be
it.
real. I didn't know it was Lex
Really?
Luthor until he said it, and
Yeah.
that's why I found it funny. I was like, wait,
Hey,
this
no.
is Lex
Did
Luthor?
you not see his colors? No, okay, no. Did you not see his color scheme? Like Lex Luthor's color scheme is always
Okay,
purple
like-
and green. He wore a purple and green jacket everywhere he goes.
Alright.
Yo, wait,
Alex was
wait,
ginger.
guys,
was
guys,
ginger
can
before
I
he lost
wear
his hair
a
due to
purple and
Superman stuff.
green?
Alright. It's,
Yuri, are you okay?
No, I'm trying to get onto a fucking point that we
What
had.
is the main point? Why did we discuss the
Cal,
James
Cal
Gunn
was
stuff?
gonna
It's just
Cal
perfect
was
for
gonna
that.
say something, and then we got like sidetracked.
Man,
by
I
this
don't know.
show that's
This
really
is the
good.
topic now. I don't know what you're
Oh,
on
good,
about.
okay.
We're on topic.
Okay, wait. We just talk about stuff, bro, and that's
I
what we're
think
doing,
my-
talking about stuff.
So, like, I think my favorite Lex is from the Justice League cartoon. I think that's like.
Yeah, that
Emo
is a
Lex.
really good.
Yeah,
That is like.
that is peak Lex.
Although I will have
Okay,
to
wait,
say
I like
the
how
new
he got
Lex Luthor.
cancer.
Oh yeah, the cancer scene.
Oh, yeah, he got cancer and blamed Superman.
It's
Lex
so
Luthor carried
peak.
Rock around.
Lex will be at like the best they are when like they basically like are reverse Flash to like Superman's.
Basically.
He carried the rock around for years. He's like, I didn't know it would do anything. It's a radioactive rock, bro. What do you mean?
I know this is sort of like a cliche comparison, but like picture if like Elon Musk decided to hate a person as much as Lex hates Superman, and
It's
that's
so
sort of like
funny. It would. That's
was-
God. I'm sorry. With that, all I'm imagining is the Thanos thing where like he just hates on this one fucking dude. What you call him,
Like
like
a
ruins
picture.
his
Oh, yeah.
like
His name's
birthday
like
every
David
year
or whatever.
Yeah.
fucking picture. Okay, wait. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Lex's stuff looks good. If it was like Elon Musk, I have like the shitty Cybertruck look. The shit.
Yeah, basically.
They're fucking mowing down Superman in Cybertrucks, bro.
Okay, wait. I got something I want to talk about.
What?
Stuff.
This came up like a little bit earlier. Wonder Woman. She needs her own version of Reverse Flash or Joker or Lex
They
Luthor.
gotta
She needs
have.
a
Yeah.
hater.
Isn't that Cersei?
Like she needs
Yeah.
no, like okay. She needs an original villain who's a hater.
I'm with Flash on this.
Like not just a god, an original character. Like Joker was an original character who's just a hater.
And DC
Reverse Flash is
screenwriters.
just a hater.
If you're watching this, DC screenwriters, we are not saying to make it Cheetah. We know you fucking love to put in Cheetah when it's like.
Can I be honest? I think I've only ever seen Cheetah in like 2 projects.
Cheetah's in so much stuff as the token like villain from that series. Am I tripping, Flash?
No,
No,
she
no,
is, but
no,
like
you're
I'm
not
thinking
wrong.
like memorability. I think I can only remember Cheetah like 2 times. I know she's like the token Wonder Woman villain. I think she's the only Wonder Woman villain that's like somewhat known. I'm pretty sure there's even a joke in the Harley Quinn show where like Cheetah's like the only woman in like the Legion of Doom or something like that.
The giant chick, what's her name?
Gigantus.
Giganta? Yeah, Giganta.
That's a Wonder Woman villain?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. She's a woman. Of course she is.
That's crazy.
Okay, wait. If
Okay.
you're a female villain, there's two scenarios. Picture like the 2 crossroad meme. One is you're a Batman villain, and that's like 80% of the time. 2 is you're a yeah.
Wonder Woman Rogues
wait.
Gallery.
Okay, I looked that up. It's
Yeah.
like a few gods and Angles Man.
Who is Angle Man?
I don't know. He does angle stuff.
Why
right
is he
angle,
number
triangle?
1?
I don't know.
Angle Man wields an awesome angler, a triangular device which opens spatial portals, allowing him to warp through space. Who is this man?
Oh wait, that's kind of cool.
That
He's
is
Angle
cool.
Man. What do you mean?
But I've guys, I hope
Many
you know the
villains.
new campaign that's going to be your arch nemesis. I hope you know.
Don't fuck.
No, we're in Star City. We're in Star City. No, it's not.
Yeah, okay then, but like.
Like, okay, wait.
What do you-
I have a candidate for who should be the Wonder Woman villain. I know her due to the animated series. Her name is Isiah. She made this whole thing like wipe out all the men in the
Oh,
world.
her. Yeah, I know about this.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yes, I think she would be a perfect villain. Like, okay, she'd be a D1 hater because she sees like Diana as a traitor to the mascara.
Oh, and by the way, from like me. Oh well, my bad. You first. You were in the middle of it.
And by the way, I hate the mascara due to their hypocrisy. I don't like them at all.
But I was gonna say they don't have to remove all
Yeah,
the
you
Greek
continue.
shit from like Diana's stuff. It's very much like cooked into the pie. But it's like
Yeah, it's who
and
she is.
we gotta have more than Ares, bro. I actually like Ares. I think Ares in DC looks sick as fuck.
Yeah,
But like,
but
damn, bro, we gotta have more.
okay, if you like name Wonder Woman villains and just say Greek gods, like that's kind of like boring.
Yeah,
If you name Superman
yeah, like-
villains, like okay, in fact, one of Superman's villains, Quetzalcoatl, the Aztec deity, that isn't brought up. Gods can be like one of your villains. They can't be all your villains, you know?
Bro, I've heard of
It's just kinda
jack shit
boring.
of these people. I think I've been looking through the Rogues Gallery, and there was like 44 people. I think I heard of like 5 of them. I'm be real.
Please, just give her a hater. If she had her own version of it was me, Diana. It was me. Now to be
I will be honest, D1 haters will seem to be like the best formula.
This is true.
They are.
When we gain Blue Snowman, I want Blue Snowman in the Wonder Woman.
Is that the
movie.
cocaine? Is that the cocaine guy?
I don't know. He has like a little top hat on. Like he looks
They
cool.
look pretty sick. A ton of stuff
Somebody's
Diana's and it looks sick as fuck. But it's like I think the biggest problem that they have is that they have to have more like the movie that the first one. I want to say, I know this came up, but like I think the live action movie that I saw was like a good first step, but there was like no follow up on it. They like continue to be woman in the Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels
I
like.
will say this. I do have hope for the DCU because from what I can tell, James Gunn loves woman, so we should be fine. What you call it? They're an anti-DeadFun, okay? So we should hopefully be good in the future.
Okay, you can't just say that. If it was just us, you could say that, but you can't just say that without context to like the audience. They're gonna
Okay,
think
you
he
want
actually hates women.
context? DeadFun hates
No,
women.
I really don't.
I don't think we need more context. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
He's slandering your good name. You're
Did
just gonna
we
let
get
that
to all
slide.
our points we were going to talk about then?
I think so.
Kryptonite. That was one of my talking points.
Oh yeah, you pink kryptonite. Okay,
This is the final topic that you're getting, so make it so make it
make
count.
it count.
Please give me pink kryptonite. It'll be so funny.
All
Like
right.
Lex is gonna pull out the pink kryptonite like, haha, now you're gay and you're in love. Listen, I don't love you.
Right.
I canonically, this happened to me a long time ago. Fell in love with my best friend, Jimmy Olsen.
What?
Not you.
I guess final point by me. What are some stuff that we want to see?
I don't think it's like I feel like so much stuff's in the works. It's not like what we want to see. I think it's what we're most hyped to see.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
yeah, I mean fair too.
I think
I want to
in such
see
a-
Duke Thomas, Cassandra Cain, and Stephanie Brown. Give me them now.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually really excited for the Mr. Miracle animated show.
I want to see Pink Crimson now. Okay, so like, yeah, if I need to say, fuck.
Like,
Oh yeah, so Flash. We're getting a Teen Titans movie too.
we are. I didn't
When
know
you say
about
Teen
this.
Titans,
Yeah,
That's on like
when
a
you say
site
Teen
that I
Titans,
saw.
like,
hasn't been
all
confirmed yet,
gonna
but in the works.
I
Well,
am
are they
optimistic.
all gonna be
Yeah.
teenagers?
And I have like some hesitancy, but I really want Clayface to be good.
That's fair.
I think it will be. I have high hopes. What you call it?
Clayface is like a C rank Batman villain. I want him to rise up to B at minimum.
Well, here's the thing. That's like James Gunn's like whole like thing, isn't it? Like bringing
No.
up like C or D listers and making them like household names.
Nobody
So-
knew Mr. Terrific. Now everybody knows.
No one knew Guardians of the Galaxy. But let's be real
This-
here. What you call it? No one knew
Unfortunately,
yeah, fair.
Peacemaker. What you call it? Like his whole thing is that he loves bringing obscure characters and making them like have a spot to shine.
Household names.
Yeah. Fucking Rocket, it is kind of funny and weird to think how like Rocket Raccoon is like a household name at this point. Have you ever thought about that? Like a fucking talking raccoon is a household name. I don't know. I
Yeah.
find it very funny.
Well, like I don't know if you want to like the most I think recognizable like person in like media is like a talking mouse. So it's like I don't know.
You put some respect. Wait, is he a mouse? I thought he was a rat. Wait, is he a mouse?
Are you telling me to put respect on
Mickey.
Mickey?
Wait, are you talking about
Mouse?
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah,
No, I'm
dude,
talking about
talking
Pikachu.
Yeah, well,
Well, he's an
Pikachu's a
electric rat.
Pikachu's
Yeah.
a dirty rat,
Yeah. He's a dirty rat.
not like my goat Clayface.
Well, I guess the.
Listen, he's an inspiring actor. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I guess just the fun stuff I'm excited for is the Booster Gold TV show, baby.
Okay then.
Can we cut the episode